Hello, everybody. Hello, and hello. Welcome to stream. My stream. The only stream you'll ever need in your entire life. That's right, folks. You watch this stream, and I can potentially, hypothetically guarantee that you will never need another stream to satisfy you ever again. You can just watch this one 200 times over. It's like magic. Wow. Chicken Man on YouTube says, let's go. Yeah. Improv Story Monday. But I'm Little Old Red. I said old. I've been saying old recently. It's OL. Old. Little Old Red, in case you're new here and or forgot the name of this very satisfactory channel I clicked on. And I hope your day's going well and hope your week's going well. And if not, hopefully this dream of mine will turn all around for you, as always. But welcome one, welcome all. I'm excited. I was supposed to say I hope your today's going. I was about to say that all over again. But I am excited. I'm almost excited. You know what? I'm honest. I'm always excited for streams in general. Honestly, every stream I've ever done, I'm always excited to go into it. It's always really fun. I'm always so happy. And I think I bit my tongue earlier because it hurts a little bit. But you know what? I'll still do the Improv Story Monday as per usual. And I don't really have much in terms of news. Not much has happened. Felt a little sick this morning, but I am much better now. Oh, not mean to have that darken on its own. I just realized I can have that set up. You have ads. It definitely wasn't stalling until the ads came on. Actually, it wasn't. I was just. I mean, if we are going to be running ads, I have to make sure the people who are watching over on Twitch's end don't miss any of them. Because these are ads we're talking about, guys. Ads! So long as I run these ads, then, you know, going to be ad breaks. People will have to watch, you know, get paid a total like 5 cents for all these ad breaks. And so I just got to pause midway through stream. And I actually haven't been paying attention at all. How long ads have been running? I think they just finished. Anyone on the Twitch end can confirm for me if they want. But I think they're done. So I think we can get right into the story. This is a story I'll say this was a story that was inspired by, as you can tell, Albert the Tomato. And that, I'm kind of going back to my roots of how I do improv stories. I basically would just look around on my desk, see what there was to see, and pick something and say, that works. And so, if you're watching on YouTube and you notice the thumbnail, you're going to pay attention to it. Albert looks a little wooden. He looks like he's made of wood. He might be in the story, who knows. But that's because Albert is an actual little wooden stand I have on my desk. I actually had to take a picture of Albert. See if I can find it. Oh, do I not have it anymore? I do have it. Hold on. One moment. Hold thy horses. If you have any to hold, that is. Hey, pig file. Oh, that's big. No one make any jokes at home, okay? Oh, I lost it. I tried to grab it. Albert. This is Albert. It's an actual thing, and if you notice the text there, those are the actual words and the description of the YouTube video. So that is actually Albert, and he's actually a thing on my desk. So I'm gonna make a story about him. So, yeah. I realize it kind of looks a little terrifying, the thumbnail, but you know, it's alright. Well, it's fine. We all need a bit of a terrifying tomato in our lives anyway. So I shall dim the lights and already pulled out my puppet of War Veteran Pig, where I shall be playing during this story. And I say let's get right into it. So this story, as per usual, as usual stories go, kinda starts at my house. And usually when it comes to people coming up to ask for help from me or for various circumstances, I always get like a big knock on the front door. Like someone knocking and then they come up and say hello and their problem, and I say okay, and then I go off on some mystical adventure. And then, you know, I come back. And so this day was very different, you know. This day felt a little strange. Because usually all the normal stuff happened, but instead of knocking on the door, I heard a loud thumping sound repeatedly. So actually, it wasn't too repeatedly. It was like as if someone was rolling back and then whacking their head into the door every so often. Just thump, thump, thump. What about a bag? You in there? Hey, what? Hold on a moment. Just make myself some coffee. can't have a moment anymore these days where I can just make some coffee for myself or do the crossword. What are you saying in there? Oh, nothing. I'll be out in a moment. So I quickly stepped outside. And hello, oh, hello. I looked down and noticed there was an abnormally large tomato on my front porch. Hello, do you recognize me? Right, of course. Yeah, I know exactly who you are. You're that, the star on the kids show, you know, Mr. Tomato Head. No? Oh, right, okay, yeah. You're, famous celebrity? The Prince of the Tomato Kingdom? I give up. I don't know who you are. Albert. Right, Albert. Where do I know you from? We went to high school together. Oh, right, high school, Albert. No, I'm remembering. Well, Miss Henderson's class, second floor, biology. Yeah, that's actually it. That's the place. I thought you forgot for half a second. Oh, Albert. Albert, you said Halbert. Albert, that's what I meant. I can never forget you, buddy. It's, how you been? How are things? Well, as you saw me, wasn't exactly a tomato, but, you know, I'm a bit better. Yeah, I think I'm managing. Oh, that's great. Come on in. I just made some coffee. Are you able to have coffee as a tomato? I don't know. I haven't really tried it. Well, only one way to find out. Come on in. So I led Albert inside, started to panic a little bit internally. Where do I know this Albert guy? I never met Albert. Who was Albert? Why are they named Albert? Who names the tomato Albert? I guess it wasn't always a tomato. He's just turned into a tomato guy at some point. But still, I don't know this guy. I don't know where he's from. Oh my gosh! What Pig? Oh, sorry. Would you like your coffee with just black or with cream or sugar? Sugar, please. But you just said all that aloud. Oh. I did, huh? Wow! What, something? You feeling okay, buddy? You don't recognize me at all, do you? No, not in the slightest. I have no idea who you are. I'm really sorry. I have no memory from high school. I'm a war veteran pig now. High school is far behind me. I mean, yeah, I don't really remember too much. Well, listen. Well, it's you know, it's fine. I came here because I want your help. Oh, you want my help? Of course, everyone wants my help. How can I help you, Albert, from high school? Well, you see, I've been a tomato for the past, 10 years. 10 years as a tomato, wow! That's quite an achievement, you know, most tomatoes don't last that long. Yeah, I know, I think I'm quite proud of it, but still, it's a bit of a problem, because even though I've lasted this long and kept myself refrigerated most of the time, I think I'm starting to reach my expiration date. Oh no, Albert. I would be really sad. I mean, I am sad, but I feel like I should be more sad if I knew you better, but I don't. Anyway, I assume you want help to not hit your expiration date or prolong it so it, like, push it off? Well, I don't think you really push it off. I just think, all you should do is try and not make me a tomato anymore. Right, of course, not make you a tomato. Well, you see, I don't exactly have that set of skills on me. I am but a humble war veteran pig. I can't do magic. I've tried. It's got horribly wrong. My neighbors across the street will never forgive me for the times that I made their long gnomes fly into the air and explode into dozens of shards that broke all their windows simultaneously. It was both my greatest accomplishment and my greatest disappointment in all my life. That's really something. Yeah, so I'm sorry, I can't really help you with your thing. Well, you see, the thing is, like I said, I wasn't always a tomato. I was cursed by a witch. So all you're saying is we gotta find this witch and then I'll be able to lift the curse? And you won't hit your expiration date at all? Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping for. Well, fantastic! I say we should go do that. I mean, aren't you gonna make your coffee first? Coffee can wait. I don't want to risk it now, knowing that I know that. Summon over words a little bit. What are you trying to say? I'm trying to talk about the fact that I don't know. I don't want to risk it. Since you said that you don't know if tomatoes gonna have coffee or not. There you go, you did it. Yeah, I know I did it. So I had like a bit of a brain fart. It happens. I'm getting old. I think I'm having more brain farts. I should get that checked out. Yeah, you should. That would be smart. In the meantime, witch. Let's go off to this witch. Off the way to the witch. The wicked witch of the west. She's actually east. We're going to the wicked witch of the east. Doesn't quite work as well with the song. No, it doesn't. So we set off. Me, Albert, and just us. There was no one else there. There was another guy at one point who kind of traveled with us for like a couple of minutes. He left pretty quickly, but that's fine. We don't need another third party member. He was just stopping by to say hello. He thought we were like weird fish salesmen or something. But we headed off. I carried Albert most of the way. I held him up on my shoulder and we walked and we wandered. And passed through deep marshes and high marshes. And there were a lot of marshes on the way to the witch. A couple of mountains. It was a long, long journey. But eventually we arrived. And we saw the witch's hut in front of us. And he said, "That's it. It's the witch's hut." Alright. So he's got to go in, ask the witch about this, and have her lift the curse. Simple as that. I quickly walked up, and I banged on the front door. "Hey! Witch lady! Open up!" And the door slowly creaked open. "Who is it?" Wait a minute, I recognize that voice. You're the same witch from the haunted hayride. Oh, it was like only a couple of stories ago. Who are you? I'm War Veteran Pig, the guy who really enjoyed your soup so much that I never wanted to have any more of it after that day. Oh, right, you. And who's your little tomato? Oh, this is Albert. You apparently cursed him 10 years ago. I did? I think you did, yeah. Oh, yeah, I had a pretty good reason for it. Alright, come on in. And she opened the door fully, kind of let us into the room. It was very cramped and small, but she had a little cauldron boiling. And there was a cat on the window. "Oh, you guys are just in time. I just made some more soup if you want any." "Oh, no, thank you, ma'am. No, I insist. You loved it so much last time. I think we should try this new batch I've created for a fresh new rotten ingredients. I'm sorry, ma'am. How can ingredients both be fresh and rotten at the same time? Well, you see, there's a certain point in the rotting phase where it enters peak rottenness, and that's where it's freshest when it's rot. Ma'am, have you ever considered looking at a cookbook or taking a class of some sort? No, never. I feel like I might recommend that to you a little bit. Yeah, have some soup. Oh, okay. So listen, we're here to have this guy's curse lifted, but, oh! Oh, that's really good soup. That's amazing. Oh, I've never tasted anything quite like it in my life. Oh, that's good. That's the good stuff. Really? You sure? Oh, I am certain, ma'am. Again, everyone tells me it tastes like crap, but I'm glad you like it. Anyway, I'm not really I don't think I'll lift the curse, no. But why? Yeah, why? Listen, I may not remember why I put the curse on him, but I assume it was for a pretty good reason. I mean, as he can remember. I mean, it was 10 years ago, but I think I may have stolen something, or actually broke down your door. All right, that's what it was. You broke down the door, and then instead of trying to just give the door back, you panicked, and you started to run off with the door, and so I cursed you. To be a tomato? Yes, exactly. Did you ever get your door back? Well, then it was snatched away by a crocodile, and so I cursed him. And then I just kept on passing from person to person. And so I just kept on cursing him. And in the end, I did get my door back, and it was 10 tomatoes. And 2 cucumbers. That was quite the amount of fruit there. Cucumbers not a fruit. Quite the amount of greens. Vegetables. Fruits and vegetables. You get my point. I do, ma'am, but please, I think it's been 10 years. You can spare this one man a little bit of forgiveness. Oh, but what if I don't want to, though? It's more work to do the curse. Undo the curse. What do you mean it's more work to undo the curse? I mean, you gotta do the whole spells and everything, and then there's just a big hassle. It's a big hassle. I'm sorry, man. He's about to reach his expiration date. We can't just leave him like this. Or what if he could? Ma'am, please, be reasonable here. No, I don't really feel like it, right? I do appreciate you liking my soup, but I will not undo the curse. Fine. Albert, we'll just have to find another way. Alright, fine. And I started to leave the hut. And I noticed something. Something very big. Something that could possibly change everything. This woman had a lawn gnome. And it was a pretty big lawn gnome at that. And I gasped and said, Albert. Sorry, I called you Herbert earlier. Albert. I'm about to work my magic. And so I rubbed my hands together and waved them in the air. And I saw the garden gnome fly up into the sky, explode into and shatter into a bunch of little shards, and then fly down and somehow simultaneously break all the old witch's windows. And I could hear from within the house just, ah! And she quickly came out and just, why in the world would you do that? So that way you can undo the curse. Because if I see you have another lawn gnome over here, and I'll do it again. I will. Don't think I won't. I'll do it. He's gotta lift the curse now. Oh, but I just kinda wanna curse you instead. I don't wanna lift the curse. But here's the issue. If you curse me instead, then there'll be no one out there who will say they like your soup. In fact, even though I'm cursed, I will go around and tell people that I also agree with them that your soup is crap. You wouldn't do such a thing to an old woman. I would. I most certainly would. Alright, fine. I'll lift the curse. Jeez, let me get all my stuff set up though. Alright, okay. So she went back inside. I heard some tinkering and such. Alright, you can come in here now. Everything's set up. And I popped back inside, and you could see that everything had been set up on the table, and everything was all ready, and she set Herbert down in the middle of this little circle, sprinkled some salt around him, lit the candles, and just started to do some chanting. I just went on for about like 10 more minutes, and she just, okay. That's it for my warming up my voice a little bit. Into the actual spell. Poopy! And suddenly, Albert was transformed back to his original state. And I gasped, "Oh, Albert! Wow! I'm finally a person again!" It's really quite a miracle. I really thought that I'll be a tomato forever. Oh, don't worry. Just get out of my house now, please. Sorry, ma'am. Yeah, sorry. I can't believe you're an actual person again now. Yeah, do I look any more recognizable now? No, you don't, honestly. I still don't recognize you at all. Oh, no. Well, thanks for the help, old buddy. Yeah, it's my pleasure. Also, what do you think my name was exactly? Because I feel like we never really even ran into each other. I still have some memories from high school. I never remember running into each other at all. It's Warbeard and Wig. Oh, you're best friends with War Veteran Wig. I'm not best friends. I am War Veteran Pig. Oh, that explains so much. So you didn't even go to the same high school, you think? Well, I mean, we had the same biology teacher. I mean, it could just be the same name. What high school do you go to? East. I went to West. That makes sense. Yeah, so we actually didn't really know each other. No, not at all. Well, still, it was a nice helping you, buddy. Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate it. And so we went our separate ways, and he met up with War Veteran Wig, and I went home and enjoyed some coffee. And that witch actually did take up some cooking classes. And her food people went from saying, "Hey, your food tastes like crap," to, "Hey, your food tastes semi-crappy." And she was proud how much work she could do and how much she had improved. The end. I enjoyed that. I think we could have had some better bits in between. But overall, I think that was a pretty fun story. I also saw that Toxic Phantom over on YouTube says have a hand reveal, which I did. I revealed my singular hand. In fact, I'll do it again. So the inspiration. I actually can't. How do I grab this? Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold them. I'm trying to move the source back. Into horizontally. There! Hand reveal! Wow! It sure is a part of my hand. It's truly exciting. Everyone take it in. Take some pictures if you want. Whatever need be. That's my hand right there. While you're looking at that, also make sure to go check out our improv story prompt form, which I'll post in both the chats. Right now, where you, yes you, person over there on the other side of the screen, you can submit your own improv story prompts whenever you wish. And you can go and submit them, and it should be fun, and you can just fill out the 2 questions. It's just 2 questions if you want your own improv stories. Just go fill out the little 2 questions, and then bada bing, bada boom, baby. You got yourself questions. You got yourself an improv story prompt. I'm stumbling over my words. I've been doing that today. But I put Albert and my hand away now. And I think I'm head back out to space as per usual. Friday we'll be back with more Dying Light with Declan, which will always be fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed your time here. I hope you enjoyed your stay. And as per usual, I'm headed back out to space. If you're in space, I'll see you there. And if not, then I won't. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!